And we have extracurricular activities that I was so busy. So going to that fellowship is just one of my things, you know. But I carried that until I came here to the United States. And that learning that Bible and doing the fellowship with them, you know, you have a special group. The special group became a strong support as I moved on to my graduating year. The strong support that avoided for me to mingle with another group. You know, when you say another group, there's something. And I have classmates when I was in high school, in that college also. They have a group that, you know, every afternoon, every weekend, they are in the college compound and with their friends, mostly are bad teenagers. And I separated myself from them. So I separated myself from them and I really did focus what my dream. I wanted to go to the United States. Okay. I also dreamed that one of these days I'd be in the airplane waving goodbye to my family.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, which it happened, you know. So anyway, back to that fourth year, I graduated college at the age of 15. A nursing student at the age of 15. So who is 16 years old here? Or 17, okay, 16, 17. My first job, I graduated nursing, and then I cannot get a state board because I was too young. Okay? So I worked as a private nurse. Okay, I did an extra schooling and finished totally at the 18. I got my license finally, politically. I got my license at the age of 18. I started working. The first salary that I got from my employer, okay, that was 150 pesos. And how much? That was 1970, you know, something like that. 78, that's a lot of money. 150, my first paycheck. I gave totally my first paycheck to my mother. And my mother cannot believe it, she just cried.
So how much would that be?
She cried. I didn't know at the time. She cried because of happiness that her youngest in the family already graduated college. At that time, I didn't have a boyfriend yet. But I had, you know, mingled with boys. I had a boyfriend at the age of 19 and a half years old. Okay? A real boyfriend, okay? Not boyfriend, a real boyfriend. But that boyfriend of mine is a college graduate. He's an engineer, civil engineer. Okay? So, you're looking at a graduate, both are graduate already when you have a boyfriend, okay, or girlfriend. So that was, anyway, he was just my boyfriend, you know. But anyway, I still continue to pray to the Lord that I'm coming to the United States. At the age of 20 years old, I'm already here in the United States. This is where I learned when I landed to the United States. The first thing that I look for is a church. Okay? All of those, you know, I was the youngest, as a matter of fact, in my group. We were 10 nurses. I was the youngest in my group. No, I cannot believe it. Anyway, the first church that I wanted is non-Catholic church. All my friends are Catholic. So I didn't have any ride when I came to the United States. When I came here, I didn't have any car or whatsoever. So a friend of mine brought me to Baptist church. Baptist church. That's why I was Baptist then before I came to Assembly of God. Yeah, Baptist church, and then in the Baptist church, there were, I was so fortunate because there were a old couple, one of the most, popular, one of the, the couple most popular in the church because they go visit, they do missionaries like that. So this couple asked me to go with them. I met the whole family and they tried to adopt me as a daughter. Yes, adopt, that's why I called them foster parents. And then that's the time as my faith to the Lord is stronger. And then I was, at the time that I was first year here, my first year in the United States, is so lonesome because I don't have brothers and sisters. I have relatives, but it's not too close. So every day I cry, especially when the holiday comes, Christmas. I try to, I miss my family, I miss my brothers and sisters. So, but you know what? Every day I go to the park, I walk and sing Christian song by myself only. I keep walking, sing Christian song. Because that's why my favorite is Christian song. Because every Christian song that I hear or have in my heart, I try to interpret that inspires me as I go along. When you are by yourself here, especially when you're working, you're minority and working with white people, think about that. And then back home, when I was a nurse back home, I did never clean a bedside commode. What's bedside commode? The commode that patient poo-poo, right? You put it at the side, they poo-poo, right?
Yeah.
First time, one of the nurse told me to clean that bedside commode.
You like
Okay? I was never told, or I did never learn how to clean the bedside commode in college. But we're supposed to know how to clean. That's one of the programs. Oh boy, I got that bedside commode. I went to that room and I just cried because I felt so low, because washing the commode, for the patient, it's, that's my first time. And I thought I was the lowest person in the world. So anyway, so I don't, Lord, I think I want to give up my job. Lord, I want to go home. I miss my family, And then the following day, one of the nurse said, "Oh, so dirty. It's shit." No shit, To me, that's already a bad word, right? That's a bad word. So I said, I cried. I didn't even say anything because I really don't know what she meant. I really don't know what she meant. Those are the, said, I'm gonna go home. And then I said, I'm just, then I didn't know how. Somebody gave me a Bible from the church. They gave me the Bible. I did not even start reading the Bible yet because it's new. So I work 3 to 11. When you work 3 to 11, you're gonna get trained out at 11 p.m. You don't go to sleep immediately. You go to sleep at 3 a.m. because you are tired. I don't know if you... Anyway, those hours that from 12 o'clock to 3 a.m., it's just occupied me thinking, what am I doing here in the United States? Cleaning, lifting patients, they tell you what to do. Whereas back home, you have a maid to tell them what to do, right? Back home, you tell them, give me coffee, give me stuff, clean this one. Here in the United States, you do this, you do that. You give the assignment, they give you how many patients, and you clean the patient, you give back to the patients. How could... It's a sudden, it's a very drastic change. So I said, Lord, I want to go home. I miss my family. This is not the one that... I don't know, Lord, if this is what but then, I just pick up my Bible. I start reading the Bible. I started reading the Bible. Every day I go home at 12 o'clock midnight. And my friends in the dormitory are there talking, you know what, they tell stories. They kwentuhan. Yeah. They tell stories, but I'm just in my room reading. So I said, and I'm the youngest in the group. I wanted to go to school. I called my mom. I said, my mom told me that you not go to school. Go to take your master's or take your doctorate, so that even though you know we don't mind us here in the Philippines. Even though we need money, but we needed help more there, you know, finances. So then I thought about that, you know, but that's just one of the things that I'm looking at later on. And then every day again, working hard. I cried and cried every day, but crying doesn't help you.